You look cute.
I feel cute.
Good.
I feel right, Brian.
I feel right. I feel right.
I feel right. So, well, I was going to talk about the brain,
Yeah.
thoughts,
Actually, yeah, that's a
ego,
perfect podcast.
but yeah, I feel like we got to wait. We got to wait for Matt.
Yeah.
I feel like that is like
Prime Matt.
I think that's prime Matt pod.
Yeah. I did make notes on that one.
Okay, let's save all that.
Okay. I was prepped.
Let's talk about, I feel like we should talk about shame.
Okay.
Because shame is like, I feel like that's everything
Mm-hmm.
for me.
Okay.
Because, I mean, not only did shame, like, I think it was the deciding factor in how I felt. Was like, I framed it in shame.
Okay.
Meaning, like, I did something wrong. I immediately went to shame.
Yeah.
Like, it went past fear of failure, and it just went immediately.
You're shameful. You're
just shame.
disgraceful.
Yeah,
you
like,
piece of shit.
yeah, not only did it, because, like, fear of failure, yeah, that sucks. Right?
But shame?
Shame
to
is
feel
like,
shameful?
yeah, you feel shame because you failed.
Like, why?
So, like, I feel like that has been what I'm working on most.
Yeah, I get that way as well.
Just to, like
Like,
I say
it's
this,
not the end of the world.
not only that, but, like, there's a spiral to it. Right? Like, you did something.
Mm-hmm. Did something.
You said something, you did something.
Okay.
Well, let's say you're like, okay, I apologize for it.
Mm-hmm.
I do right by everybody involved. But then my brain would still
It won't let
repeat
it
it.
go.
It'd be on. It's a stuck record.
It's on autopilot.
Just,
it never lets you live it down.
yeah, like you're in bed that night and you're like,
You're 2 weeks later and it just pops up out of nowhere. Right when you think you have peace. It's like, hey, remember that thing you did?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that goes along with that voice inside your head that just won't give you a break.
I mean, it's deeper than that.
Well, yeah, we're our biggest critiques.
Because it's for me, I think I got it from my family. I think everybody would be on their toes when they're when they failed. Immediately go to defensive mode when they failed.
Like, yeah.
Like they failed and then they're like they're ready to attack. Like combat the attack.
Like somebody's just...
Yeah, like somebody's
like
waiting.
they're getting ready to be berated.
Right. Like they're just ready to be like, I'm going to hit somebody in the face because I failed.
Yeah. They're ready to be
What
attacked.
is that? I want to control, alt, delete my brain sometimes.
From that kind of mindset, yeah.
I want to get rid
like
of...
it's insane.
But then we say that, but when we feel it in the moment, we go with it.
Yeah. Like we can comfort somebody else and be like... Ugh.
That's what I'm saying.
But when it comes to us...
Like when I talk to people, I'm like, oh yeah, like don't worry about that. Yo...
But if
history.
I did that,
it's
it would be the end of the world.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
Like forever.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I didn't notice you put your new thing. Sorry.
Isn't that nice?
It looks really good.
And it's super...
Like, it looks really good.
When I, like, hop up and down...
No, that is, like, sturdy.
$11.
That was so cool. We gotta go back there.
I know.
They have a couple. Like, it's a chain.
Yeah, this is the nicest tripod I've ever had.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it before. That looks really nice.
Like I can have
That's
that
so sweet.
I can have that outside in the wind and
Yeah.
I don't have to worry.
Yeah.
That one, dude, if you even like look at it weird, it starts leaning.
I wish we had this during like Raz Fleer
Oh
stuff.
yeah, we would have just left it.
It would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I gotta bring him back.
Maybe. I mean, I have a lot of
Other stuff you want to do.
yeah. I don't want to hop into that.
Yeah. But we should do like another type of video, like videos like that.
We will. We will.
No, I know.
We need Matt for it.
No, I know.
Two people can't get all that done.
That was a lot.
And that was only half of what I wanted.
Was that before we started talking to him? The first one?
Yeah, the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
But that was
the square one.
the first one was like the easiest.
Yeah.
That was just like 8
I liked
shots.
doing the door.
That hurt so bad.
I know, the stuff you got like actual bruises from it.
Jumping off the hand railing.
No.
The first one, fine. Second one, destroyed me.
I don't know how you did all that in that costume. I was so hot in that.
I mean, it was pretty chilly. One of the
That's
nights.
true. That's true. Because it was what, October?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so
no, that was a lot.
mhm.
And what I really want to do, I need like 5 people involved.
Well, I've got a dedicated girly squad if you need them.
That's true. Yeah, but I don't want to be like
of autism.
that's true.
That will just
But I don't want to be like thanks. Like we got to have like food for them or something. Like
I don't think you understand my girly squad. Just doing that and being a part of it is fun.
no, I know.
And cool.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I still want to like
Yeah, we'll cook some
have
food.
something.
Heck yeah, we're gonna.
I don't want to be like
You know I'm gonna cook, and I'll be like, hey, bring some snacks, and we'll also do this. Or Kara's gonna spend $40 on pizza.
nobody has ever spent $40 on pizza. 2 pizzas does not equal $40.
Yeah,
Pepperoni?
there was literally a coupon. I texted her about the coupon. I was
Yeah.
like, girl, there's literally a coupon. And she puts the crying face.
She makes me anxious.
She makes herself anxious.
Mm-hmm.
She's fully self-aware of her anxiety.
Yeah.
Goofy girly.
But shame.
Shame.
Let's
Back to shame.
Hop back in.
Let's hop back in. Sorry, we got sidetracked. Cutie stuff.
Tripod was cool.
Yeah. Reminiscing. And now we're back.
So, okay. Like one thing that I've learned in the past, like, probably just 6 months.
Okay.
Is shut down your thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, you got to turn them off.
Mm-hmm.
Only when you notice that something's wrong, turn them off. Like,
Yeah.
cut it.
If it's constant negativity, constant critique,
Cut it.
constant just making you feel like trash or like you're overthinking other
One
people's
thing. Yeah.
actions.
Okay, yeah.
Or what you think they're thinking about this, and then you're like, you haven't even talked to them about it.
Cut it.
You don't even know what they're thinking. You're making assumptions that you're just going based off of insecurity and
Right.
this insane thing that keeps going and going. Tell it to shut off. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about, voice.
So, how do you do that, though? How do you cut it off?
Can pray about it.
Yeah.
Ask for help.
Yeah, you do need help.
Pray about it.
But like, how do you get good at it?
You gotta be consistent.
Well, you gotta work out. You gotta... Next half hour, I'm gonna cut off every thought.
Yeah.
Just be right here, right now. My brain, my space, opportunity.
Enjoy your surroundings.
Yeah.
Enjoy. I mean, I really liked that video, like the part where you can, I think he was talking about tea. Like you can smell the tea that you're drinking. You're feeling everything,
Yeah.
everything in your
Your
surroundings.
breath feels great. You're
like you're feeling your live body.
instead of
Feeling your atmosphere. You're enjoying life and the beauty of it.
instead of, oh my God, I did that thing. Oh my God, I have to do that thing.
Oh my God, is
I
this person
forgot.
looking at me eating this thing?
Right.
Like,
No,
who
exactly.
cares? Enjoy what you're doing.
Just be you.
Yeah.
So like right now during the day,
Mm-hmm.
like I tried to go the whole day like that. And probably 20 to 30 times a minute I'm like, stop, 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 stop. No, no, no. Like cutting everything off.
Mm-hmm.
It's exhausting, but then I have more energy later.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's exhausting to repeat it over and over and like stop. No, stop. Stop. But then like after work I'm like I feel like I'd run a marathon right now.
Yeah.
After just walking 9 miles.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's crazy how much energy I was putting into tomorrow and yesterday.
There's a lot of not only negativity at work and just other people's energy.
Yeah.
And then that amplifies, your already critiquing self.
Mm-hmm.
It, like, this week, this was a really good week back, honestly. I can genuinely say that I was super positive going into this week. And I've been able to remain positive throughout this whole week.
Well, I mean, work does that though. Like, you get caught in these clouds of just gross, nasty feelings, vibes, thoughts.
Yeah.
Because everybody there attracts it. They attract it.
Yeah.
They're picking it up.
They want it.
They're literally searching for it. They're
They
like, what can I
live in it.
bitch about today? What can I bitch about?
They don't take care of themselves.
Yeah.
In the food that they eat, like.
Dude, okay, I want to address microwavable food.
Ugh.
If you can go a week without microwaving your food, congratulations. You're going to feel better.
Yeah.
You're just going to have
No frozen meals.
no frozen meals.
Bring your own lunch.
Your tummy's going to be happier. Your brain's going to be happier. Your tongue is going to be happier.
Bring a sandwich.
Bring a sandwich. Throw that shit.
Make some dinner.
There
and
you go.
Bring in some leftovers.
Yeah.
Cucumbers. Cucumbers are life-changing.
I didn't know this many people lived on frozen food.
And then on top of that, they're getting fast food.
Some more frozen food. Yeah.
Yeah. More
frozen food put in a fryer.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a lot of
That's
crap.
a lot.
It's a lot of crap going into your body.
I always wonder why people are like like unhealthy. And then I look at my diet and I'm like, oh, because I'm not eating garbage
Yeah.
all week. Like, sure, there's a sprinkle of garbage here and there.
Yeah. But it's nothing
I can recover.
Yeah.
I'll be all right.
They're little snacks here
I
and
might
there.
spend 10 extra minutes on the toilet, but I'll be okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Frozen nuggies. Frozen mozzie sticks. You know?
I was just talking about the frozen meal, the frozen single-serve meals.
Just frozen everything. Just eating that.
I like the ones that have vegan frozen meals.
Ugh.
It's like, ugh, what is that? What is that?
It's mush.
You just go gnaw on some soy. Like,
It's literal mush.
yeah.
Go get a... Oh, what are those? They're like the green beans puffs. They're up in the produce section. They're like towards the bottom.
The puffs?
You used to get them. They were really yummy.
The...
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's almost like a fried, or like a chip, like, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what those are called.
They have like the wasabi flavor.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Those aren't that good.
They're not that good, but they're better than a vegan frozen meal.
Well, that's more snack. People
Yeah.
want to eat
Yeah. Get
meat.
some...
They want to eat frozen meat and frozen tates and gravy. Ew.
Ugh.
Oh, whenever people make a... What is it? What is it? Oh, the single-serve pizzas.
Oh, God.
And the puddle of grease on the
God.
top when it comes out of the microwave. I'm like...
I know.
Ew.
I know.
How do they do it?
Every day, couple times a day. I don't get it.
How do they do it?
That's a lot of nastiness. Yeah, I know. I don't know what that is. Someone's knocking on something.
Oh, it's probably construction.
True.
I know. I finally stopped hearing that bulldozer
Yeah.
for
Where was that at? Oh, that was...
literally across
Yeah.
the street.
Let me put this over here. But yeah. Like, if you don't take care of your gut, you are not going to be very happy.
Do you want to die?
Do you want to die? You feed yourself with an abnormal amount of caffeine every day. Sugar. Crashes.
I mean, if you think about it, we don't eat that healthy.
No.
We just eat fresh food of like like we still make burgers, chicken sandwiches, and
Yeah.
like we're not healthy eaters, but at least it's fresh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like we have pasta and all that whatnot, but we do eat a good amount of vegetables
True.
in our diet. We take a lot of vitamins to compensate. Drink enough water. Right? We're not constantly stuffing our face with shit.
I can't imagine waking up, having coffee. Lunchtime comes around. You drink an energy drink. After work comes around. Maybe get another energy drink.
Well, yeah, you got to keep it going, or else you're going to crash.
Or get a pop.
Yeah,
How do you do that?
popping some chips. You're not going to feel good.
Well, in that moment you do. You're like, woo!
Well, yeah, it's instant gratification.
Babe,
and
right?
then
Ready, babe? Woo!
woo! And then later you're going to feel, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah. Like, Jazz, they cut out energy drinks. Like, stopped buying. And they used to buy, like, at first thing in the morning, like, 3 energy drinks. Like, get 3 Alanis for the day.
What?
Oh, yeah. They went through a lot. And they were like, I realized how much money I was spending on energy drinks. And I was like, yeah, three a day? That's like, what? With tax, like $3 each? 369.
Whoa.
So that's $9 each. I mean, that's $9 total. So you're spending $9 a day. Maybe $9 a day. What if they also get a coffee?
And then I
What
was
if
just
they
gonna
also
say,
get Starbucks? And then they also go and spend money on their lunch stuff that they're going to do. So, like, occasionally they'll bring in their own lunch, but like breakfast, I always see them buying something for breakfast plus their energy drinks. That's a lot of money. But with cutting this out, now their sweet tooth has a rise.
oh, yes, the sugars.
Like, they are not a sweet tooth person. I remember I used to offer them treats like cookies and stuff that I made. No, like, I'm not a sugar person or a sweets person.
Downs and Alani.
Like, yeah, because you're suppressing your appetite with caffeine and a different type of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
But now that they're cutting that down, they bought like a whole big bag of the Ghirardelli chocolates for when they were clearance. They haven't gone through the bag yet. Like, it's still going, but like yesterday, you want a chocolate? The day before, you want a chocolate? You want a chocolate? I'm like, I've never seen you eat this many sweets before.
Yeah.
But you
gotta
cut
fill that
one
hole.
Yeah, you cut one thing off, another thing is going to arise. So you have to find healthy habits to compensate your previous unhealthy habits, but it's not going to be easy. You're not ever going to find something that's going to it's like doing heroin. You're never going to find a drug, anything else that's going to make you feel that way again. You have to have a strong mind. You have to say no to your thoughts consistently.
It's a choice.
I'm sure Matt has to constantly say,
well, less now, but I'm sure
less now, but in the beginning, no, 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 no.
Yeah, he's stronger than I am. I know that. If I was on heroin,
Trying to get off of that?
if I was on any drug, I think I would have to be institutionalized to get off it. That's why, like, when I was in, like, high school, when people had drugs around me, I was like, I'm cool. Like, I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to be on that.
I was offered acid. I was offered
Yeah.
cocaine.
Yeah.
I was offered... the furthest I went was shrooms.
Yeah, I was like...
Low-grade shrooms.
I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah,
I don't want to
no.
be looking for that. I don't want to look for that.
Because you'll never find that feeling again.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an insane amount of euphoria.
Although I will say, if I didn't have music in my life, I would have taken those drugs.
Yeah.
1000%.
When you don't have a passion.
Yeah. If I didn't have a passion,
You seek other things to fill your void.
I 100% believe I would have been like, oh, drugs? Let's
Hey, man. I
let's-
friggin' love them.
let's go. Let's do that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Thanks, music. Saved my life. What have you been working on?
Myself.
Nice. And
I feel good. I feel positive.
what specifics?
Like what? Like, ask me a question.
What have you been changing, giving up, doing differently?
Let them.
Huh?
Let them. Like, I keep saying, let them. From the book that I'm reading. I forgot her name. But she's got her book, Let Them. And I want to read her other books too. Because she, like, the way she's kind of going about her book is very much of, like, actually, her mindset really went really well with, like, the chapter I just read went really well with that video that you sent me about thoughts.
Yeah.
Because, like, he touched on traffic and, like, you're stuck in traffic and you start these negative thoughts like, this,
The
blah,
cycle.
blah, blah. Yeah.
Yeah, that cycle
And,
hits.
like, she talked about that too. Like, why are you getting, let the people all be out at the same time. It's called living in a city.
Okay,
you know?
but that's the thing. Like, for me, shame comes with expectations. You know, like, if, let's say
you expect the road to be clear.
No. I'm expected to be somewhere at a certain time. So now I feel shame because I'm late. Because I don't see that as an excuse.
Oh.
I'm black and white with it. Like, my brain, I'm like, I'm late. And then automatically, like, I'm like, I let somebody down.
Oh, yeah. I used to be very much like that.
No, but, like, it's the cycle of it.
Yeah.
I know that I'm fine, but it's my thoughts. They keep going.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm chopping that off.
Yeah.
That dead weight.
Yeah. So, her book is Let Them. Like, this person's being an idiot, blah, blah, blah. You know, let them.
Mm-hmm.
Let them be an idiot. You know, clearly there's a lot of things at work that I see are wrong and could be differently. But there's too many stupid people outweighing me at this point. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, the audits didn't get done yesterday. Certain things didn't get done yesterday. I was told not to worry about because I'm in price change. I didn't say anything. There were plenty of other leadership. I'm not going to be that little kid. Adrian likes to say this to Vincent. Like, don't be that kid that tells the teacher she forgot to collect homework.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be that brat today. I'm like, there are plenty of executives. The SD is here. My other leaders were here. My future team leader is here as well. If this didn't get done, cool. I'm going to let that happen. I was given my task to do and I'm going to do it. And I didn't worry about it. So just that simple, that's not for me to worry about, and minding my business and staying in my lane has helped a lot. Because I don't know how to stay in my lane all the time.
That's everybody.
Yeah.
That's most people. They're like, oh, I want my lane to look like your lane. I want my lane to look like your lane.
If somebody wants my help, they can ask me for my help. But I'm not going to go above and step into and drive into their lane to try and get them to see I can attempt to help in a way. Well, okay, it's just like this thing with price change, right? Like, in the beginning, telling Jazz, we need a style price change person, it didn't work at the time because things were low, they were struggling. It wasn't something that affected them. Now that it affects them, now they've gone full cycle. Oh, let me give a style person to price change. Patiently waiting and letting people figure it out for themselves. That's key. You have to have that patience.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to make somebody see it. They have to see it for themselves. They have to come up with it themselves.
Or, here's what I do. I bring it up. They shut it down. And I go, okay. Let it get shut down. And then when they come back, don't say anything. But when it comes back, just be like, they got it. They got it.
Yeah,
they understand.
You're going to see it 10 steps ahead. But they're not going to be there yet.
Yeah, but again, like, taking a step out of their space,
Mm-hmm.
that's hard.
Yeah.
Because you have expectations.
Yes.
So like that shame is going to come in where you're like, we're failing because this person isn't doing this thing. So I'm feeling the shame from it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people get stuck in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they just ride this merry-go-round of shame.
Can't stay in a circle.
No. Circle will kill you.
Mm-hmm. Just let them.
Here's how I always pictured it. Here's how my brain works. Every morning, I get on a bike. And there's a finish line at the end of the road.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, sweet. No traffic. Let's do this. I get on the bike. And then I pass an alleyway. And I go, whoa. Let me just duck down there real quick. Go down an alleyway. And then it's kind of a dead end. But there's like another little like alleyway. I leave my bike. I'm like, what's down there? Oh, shoot. Okay, I'll come back for the bike. That happens for like a couple hours. And I'm like, oh no, let me get back. Oh no, let me get it back on my bike. All right. Whew. Finish line is still there. We got plenty of time. Go like another 10, 20 feet. I'm like, there's another alleyway. Let me just hop in there for a second. I'll leave my bike here. I'll leave it right here. That way I'm not trucking it in and out of it. I'll go on my feet. It's fine. Go down that alleyway. Same thing. That like dead end is there, but there's like a little like doorway, a little spot I can crouch down. I'm like, oh, look at this though. Look at all that. And then like a couple hours goes by. I'm like, shit, I gotta get back to the bike. So I go back to the bike, and then I get like halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, one more alleyway. Like I need to get down that. I know this alleyway is going to pay off after the finish line. I'll use this alleyway after the finish line.
Okay.
So I get off the bike, go down there. By the time I get back to the bike, I'm like, I guess I'll finish this tomorrow. That's my head.
It's ADHD.
It's beyond that. It's like prepping a prep. Like let's say I want to make a meal.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of researching the recipe, I look at how long I'm supposed to cook it. I look at where the heat should be. How much salt am I using? How does an oven work? What kind of oven mitt should I have? What shoes should I have on just in case this oven... What shoes should I have on just in case this oven explodes? Like, no. This is my brain. Like, I like to be over-prepared for things.
Oh, okay.
So, like, these alleyways are preparing me for what's over the finish line.
Okay.
When in reality, I'm going to have to learn that in real time. I can't just prep.
Yeah, you gotta just go to the finish line.
I know that. I'm on the bike. I can see it, okay? But these alleyways are so... I love information.
Yeah.
I love information. It's my favorite. If I could stay home and just consume information, like my brain would be so happy.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be happy, but my brain would be happy.
That's when you gotta focus on your high.
Of course, but for me, like, information is
Our
like...
brains are a pain in the ass.
That's why I want to control, alt, delete everything.
Yeah.
I just want to get...
SpongeBob episode.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That would
I
be
want to breathe.
fantastic.
I want to get rid of my name.
Let's go get hypnotized.
No.
Can you imagine?
No.
Holy
No.
crap.
No, I want to do this by myself.
That would be insane.
No, people that do that,
That's
you're just looking for an excuse, like, to do it. You're like, yeah, let me have somebody tell me what to do.
yeah.
Nah, I'm good. I want to be in, like, control of my choice.
That's a. Where do you even figure out how to do that?
What?
Hypnotize people?
I mean, I'm sure you can figure it out. Some people probably can't, but there's a lot of people that know.
They gotta be tapping into
There's certain
something else, right?
I mean, probably.
They're tapping into
A lot of it is just, like...
I have to stand up.
No, you don't. No, I think a lot of it is, like controlling somebody. Like,
Yeah.
your energy is controlling their energy.
Mm.
They're giving up. They're, like, submitting to you.
Well, yeah, if you're going to a hypnotist.
But, again, like...
But there's some people who are, like, so against it. Like, you can't hypnotize me, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta not work sometimes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
That's, like, a fact.
Okay.
Some people just can't be hypnotized.
Okay.
I feel like I'd be one of those people, but I don't know.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
I don't think I would be hypnotized, just because I'd be using comedy the whole time. I'd be like, oh, put your hand, like, I'd be, yeah, I'd be a
Fired
dick. I think I'd be a dick about it the whole time.
Of course you would.
I know,
Duh.
but no, that's my brain. I'm on the bike.
That's exhausting.
You're telling me.
That's a lot.
That's been my whole life. I just go and find information so that I'm ready for the finish line.
But you're
Again, yeah,
to the finish line.
I'm already ready for the finish line. I just want to be over prepared for the finish line.
Okay.
Because I like knowledge. I like information.
Yeah.
I love knowing about things before I have to.
Yeah.
So that's me.
I hear you. It's not a bad quality to have.
No, it's not, but it's self-reliant. Like, it's just me. Instead of asking somebody for help,
Oh, yeah.
it's me. I'm like, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, no. That's, yeah.
I'll go down that alleyway. I'll come back.
Yeah, no, that's the mindset I gotta get out of.
I'll figure it out.
We gotta ask for help.
I'm not good at that. I've never done that. I'm serious. I've never done it.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it.
Samesies.
So who we asking? Like, of course I ask God for help, but, like, I know that's not enough.
Yeah.
That can't be the only help.
Or we can figure things out together.
Yeah, I know. But I don't want, like... I think that's the shame thing, though. Like, if I ask somebody for help, and, like,
they think I'm stupid.
No.
They think this.
Well, I think it's deeper than that. I don't want to waste anybody's time.
Inconveniencing them.
Yeah, I don't want to waste anybody's time.
Yeah.
Because if I don't get it, they wasted their time. I wasted my time. We're just wasting time.
But there's so much time.
Yeah, there's a lot of time.
And you learned something in that time.
Even if
it wasn't a waste of time.
Right.
You're learning something. Maybe they'll learn something out of it too.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But that you can say that, and it's so easy.
Yeah, it's
But in real time, you're like,
I don't, because we're very perceptive of people.
Yeah, I'm too good at reading people.
So you're like, you're gonna. They are just impatient. They don't want to deal with this. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, instead of, like, swallowing my pride and being like.
Well, that's why I couldn't work under Jazz, because Jazz is super impatient when it comes to, like, actually helping.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
That's why I loved... See, One thing I absolutely admire about Becky, her entire world can be on fire, but she loves teaching and she loves
Oh,
using
I
her
love teaching
brain
too.
and figuring things out. And she never makes you feel like you're inconveniencing her. And
Yeah.
Adrian's the same way as well. They never make you feel, because that's their job.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
They're like, you have, if you train me how to do this, it will save you. It will make things so much easier.
Yeah.
And then you won't have this impatience and headache.
Right. I've never had, growing up, I didn't have anybody in my life that was like, what do you need to know?
Same. I was
Like,
just told what I need to know.
I was just told, like, you do this.
Yeah.
Do it.
Based off of their experience
And then,
in life.
And then, like...
And that does not necessarily apply to the future and the generation that I am from.
At all.
You don't know my generation.
I think I have brought maybe 10% of the things that I was taught from the people around me. 10%.
Work ethic.
Yeah, some responsibility.
Yeah, responsibility. Respect. Respect your elders.
Of course.
Respect your seniors. Manners.
Yeah.
Yes.
And be nice.
Yes.
Be nice to people.
Be nice.
That's it. I think that is the only thing I've brought.
Yeah. But mindset-wise, shoving your feelings down and all that garbage.
Jeez.
Get out of here.
I'm out.
Get out of here.
Count
I don't
me
need
out.
that.
That's what I'm Control-Alt-Deleting.
I don't want any of that garbage.
No, it's toxic.
I am a marshmallow. Okay.
See, I'm like a...
I'm like a crispy marshmallow?
Yeah.
You've got the graham crackers on the outside.
There you go. I got graham crackers and chocolate.
I've got the hard chocolate, but once it melts...
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get out of the attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when
defense.
I fail, I'm trying to get out of the... Well...
I should have done this, this.
I'm getting out of the attack. This mindset of like it's not my fault. Shut up.
I had that thought.
No. It's just in my head. I don't give it out to anybody.
Yeah.
It's just in my head. I'm never like, I failed, and then like I explode on somebody. No. I fail, and then like inside I'm like, what the fuck? Damn it.
No, I had that thought the other day. I was like, damn it, I should have done this. And I don't remember what it was.
Exactly.
I think I let it go.
Exactly.
Because I remember I was like, well, can't do anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, I really can't remember because I remember stopping myself like, no, we're not going to think this way.
Right. You can't.
Because what's going to happen?
What's going to help?
It's already done.
You can't go back.
Yeah. I really don't remember what it was. I remember the feeling, but I can't remember what it was because it was so insignificant.
Yeah. So I think that's my next beyond goal, just like lifestyle change. It's just like telling myself to stop.
Cut yourself some slack.
Yeah. Cut some slack. Quit going down alleyways. Go over the finish line.
And see what's over the finish line.
And see what's there.
And then prep as you go. Don't go down the alleyways.
It's so informative.
Maybe it's like okay.
It's so informative.
It's like me.
I'm saying no to knowledge.
It's like me going to the grocery store, right?
Okay.
I look at the sweets, but I don't buy the sweets. I look at the sushi, make sure they're doing okay, but I don't get the sushi. I look at the pastries and the bread, and I'm like, you guys doing okay? Feel them a little bit. It feels nice, but I'm not going to get them. And I keep going to my task and what I actually need at the grocery store.
But that's...
It's a simple example,
I know.
but it's how I can relate.
See, that's like no time, though. That's like 20 minutes that you wasted.
Yeah.
Me, it's like 20 days of just like consuming information.
Yeah, you need to just
I'm tired
have
of...
some fun.
I've just been a sponge my whole life, though.
Yes.
Like, I go around with a magnifying glass, and I'm like, that.
But what's that?
That. And I just collect. I'm like, ooh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
I'm going
that's
to
good.
learn about 20 different spiders today, and I'll see you later.
Yeah. And then, like, because it's fun. It's so much fun. I wish I could freeze time and read everything, and then boop, go back into my day. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You should just be a monk.
No. That sounds terrible. I have to buzz my head.
You're like, whoosh.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You'll learn more information when you get the hair out of the way.
No, you don't. I feel like you learn more about yourself.
Yeah.
Oh? Who's that? Let's see what happened. Eric will be over at 4:30 or 5.
4:30 or 5?
Yes.
Nice.
Talk some business.
Business? Make him a cheeseburger.
Maybe. No, I think he's grabbing food before he gets here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Save the burgers for us. I got 2 packs of meat.
2 packs? Damn.
Yeah, we got to use them up.
That's a lot of burgers.
Not really.
That's 8 burgers.
Yeah, but we make double cheeseburgers.
True.
So.
That's true. Okay.
Just telling you.
No, yeah, you're right.
It's actually not a lot the way you consume burgers.
Yeah, that's true. I
think
I could probably do...
It's literally 2 burgers for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I could do that probably in one night.
Yeah.
If I was feeling fat.
Double cheeseburgers.
But yeah, that's my brain.
I see.
Now you know why I think about everything and know how to handle things.
Yeah, I know. But that's an awesome quality to have.
It's not. It's not. It's an exhausting quality.
Oh. Yeah.
It's awesome when it comes in handy.
Yeah.
Like when something happens and you're like, oh yeah, just do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first time that it came in handy, I was 16. This dude's car that I was in, it was overheating. And he's like panicking. And I was like, dude, just turn the heat on. It's like middle of summer. He's like, it's getting really hot in here. I'm like, yup, yeah. Takes the engine heat. Turns it on, full blast. Spumoni. They used to call me Spumoni.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, Spumoni, you're a lifesaver. And like, in my head, I didn't really like feel like, oh, I'm amazing. I was just like, are you dumb? Like,
yeah.
Like immediately it
But you're
switched.
16.
I'm 16 years old.
Yeah. I don't think anybody at 16 would know that. Unless.
Right? Like, why did I know that then? I don't even know how I knew that. I just knew that. Isn't that crazy? I was like, yeah, fucking turn the heat on. You dumb idiot. Like,
Yeah, but why would he know that?
I know. Now you know why my brain is like, I'm messed up. I'm
Well,
screwed
no,
up.
I default to the same thing. Fucking dumbass. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, that was really harsh. I'm having this whole conversation in my head.
Yeah,
I'm like,
same.
that was really harsh.
Why are you saying that to him? He doesn't know that.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, he should.
like, why should he know that? I know that because I'm psychotic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because
Exactly.
I was programmed to be a machine.
Exactly. So it's like,
like, yeah.
and then, I mean, the list goes on of like times where I'm like, how do you not, what? What do you mean? How are you not?
But why would
Exactly.
why would they know that?
Exactly. That's like me walking up to like some dude being like, you don't know anything about music?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know how to play guitar? What's wrong with you, dude?
Yeah.
What are you, stupid?
It's like when they ask, "Oh, like why like how long could it take to make whatever, an album or blah blah blah?" And like people, like, you're not just throwing out beats and like making some half-ass shit, you know?
Well, no, I'll make an album, but it's not going to be what
But
I want.
Yeah,
I'm trying to make some real music.
exactly.
I'm not trying to make electronic music.
Yeah, no. It's
Well,
like all of this.
Other than some electronic drums, but that's
Well, yeah,
about it.
but like all of this half-ass shit, kind of like, you know, beats on your phone and then record it. You know what I mean?
No, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you can throw that crap out there.
Yeah, it's super You've seen me create.
And most people, like, especially with the music now, yeah, they just want something easy. Like, people get attached to a song. Like, it could be the shittiest song, but it's got that, like, that tone,
Yeah.
certain audio, certain lyrics. But when you really dissect the song, it's absolute garbage and took no time to make.
No, it's just produced. It's music theory. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's easy. I can do that today. I
Mm-hmm.
can make a pop song right now.
Mm-hmm.
No, that hurts. That hurts my head.
But like explaining just that kind of information to people, people aren't gonna know anything like that. If they're done music and
yeah,
yeah, sure, maybe it's exhausting to explain.
Well, I don't think people realize I just started like 3 years ago.
Yeah. And
I just started 3 years ago. Sure, I've been playing guitar, I've been playing bass, I've been playing piano.
That's the part that people, like, they're looking at the amount of time. I'm like, okay, what have you done in 3 years?
Yeah.
Do you know how to play multiple different instruments?
And know how to produce all of those instruments?
Have you built a studio? No, you have a phone and a room.
Ooh, yeah.
So this is what 3 years looks like, and it's amazing.
3 years of learning what equipment does.
And it's incredible. And you've
like
added so much knowledge.
Yeah. I didn't know
yourself.
I didn't know what any of this was besides that computer and these speakers.
And look at where you are now.
I had no idea what any of this did. killed it.
Heck yeah, you did.
Mic drop.
But yeah, getting out of that freaking, why don't you know that? Blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm. See, people...
That's because that's how we were raised.
Yeah.
And that berating when you make a mistake and you're berating yourself. Why didn't I know that? I made this mistake. Blah, 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 blah. And then when you really dissect it, why would I have known that?
Right.
It was a mistake.
Exactly.
I had no idea. I'm sorry that I didn't know this and was never taught this.
Yeah. See, that's why I like consuming knowledge. Because, like, the gaps, right? I'm trying to fill in the gaps. But that's exhausting. You can't.
Or just learning it when it happens.
Right.
Sometimes.
I don't know. Plus, people that, like what you said, like, oh, 3 years and there's nothing.
No, there's a lot.
There's a lot. There's a lot. It's just not released.
Yeah.
I got a lot that's in my belt.
Takes time.
Well, no, it's...
And you want it to be what you want it to be.
Well, not only that, but, like, I'm trying to learn 8 different things at once. So, like, 8 different things over the course of a month while I'm working 40 hours at a job.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard.
Don't you love it when, like, it's the kids telling you that still live at home?
Yeah, exactly.
And
I just nod at 'em.
daddy's paying for school.
Yeah.
But that's a different upbringing, and they have a different freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great.
Mm-hmm.
They're a little more stupid.
Yeah. A little bit.
There's less fear because they have a safety net.
It's a pretty big safety net.
It's a very large safety net.
Covers a lot of area.
Yeah, they can fall so many times.
And it's not that far.
And someone's going to pick them right back up.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
But then on the other side, the older people that I talk to, and they're like, oh, like, wow, that's, you've been a musician, blah, 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 blah. Oh, 3 years, okay. What do you got? And I'm like, well, yeah, that's not yet. I'm going to be learning my things, doing my things, executing my things.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay, okay. And then I look at them, and I'm like, oh, you've been in this job for 5 years. So your money is your accomplishment? That's it? Your bank account?
And their 3 kids.
Your bank account and your kids. That's what you're contributing to yourself.
Oh, the house, this for the wife, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so that's cool. I'm glad you're in that. That's not me. It's not my lane.
Telling that generation that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Wrecks their world.
Well, because they've sacrificed their
so
whole
much.
self for that house, for those kids.
But that's what we got to learn from. Don't do that.
Well, if you're going to do it, make sure you're doing it right.
Yeah.
That's
and
what we
maybe
learned.
Be yourself in the process. And don't shove everything down.
Right.
And never feel a single ounce
But,
of emotion.
okay, think about this. Imagine you were on birth control when I started this, and then it had a an adverse effect on your health.
Mm-hmm.
And I was not using condoms. I wasn't doing anything. Like, I was just being me. Just having sex.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, yo, yo. And let's say that the birth control is having an effect on your health, and you have to stop. Well, let's say you switch over to, let's say you had to switch off, there's no birth control. But I'm like, oh, I'll just pull out. Because I'm used to, like, just having sex.
Having sex.
Just say, yo, yo, yo.
We add him in there. Having sex.
I'm just used
Every time, it's just his
him.
thing. Having sex.
But, okay, think about this. You get pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay. So now everything that I've sacrificed to not go down that path is out the window. Because now we have to
raise a kid.
Yeah, now we have to have a family. We have to put a kid in here. All this stuff is sold. All this stuff is gone.
That's so
It's a
depressing.
sacrifice. That's a sacrifice.
That is a sacrifice.
Or you can go find a 3-bedroom apartment, and then I have to change my job, have 2 hours a week in here. Well, there's no point in that. What would be the point in that? For me spending 2 hours a week in here? No, sell it. You don't need that. That's not an investment. So that's what a lot of generations get caught in. Is like, oh, well, we have a family now.
Yeah,
No, we're not doing family.
Mm-mm.
We got ourselves to take care of. We got some stuff we need to get out of the way. Or else we're going to turn 40, 50, and have a midlife crisis and do some crazy shit that is not healthy for the people around you or yourself.
Yeah.
So
Let's not do that.
let's not do that. Let's keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm good. You good?
Oh, I'm good. Are you good?
Oh, I'm good. Are you good?
Oh, I'm good. I'm actually great.
Samesies.
Yeah.
I have
feel
everything.
good.
I have everything that I could ever ask for. I'm serious. I've never been in a better situation in my whole life than right now. Don't be sniffing me.
The mics are connected. So
I know they are.
I
Look,
sniffed
these
you.
lines are direct.
It's like that thing we were talking about when you're making a cooking video and then you can smell the scents.
Yeah. No,
We'll invent it.
we'll
got
invent that.
We'll put that on the list.
It'll attach right into your phone charging port,
Yeah.
and it'll be like a little box, and it'll have a little spray on the top and it'll create a scent. It'll create like, oh, you're watching a pizza video? Here's some hot cheese pepperoni smell.
With a little metal in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're watching a baby getting changed? What? Here's a poop smell.
Ew.
You watching hurricanes hit Florida? Here's the
Rain.
smell. Here's the smell of rain,
Salt.
sand, and dirty water.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're watching a skydiving video?
Smell the air.
Here's air smell. It's just like
It's blowing in your face.
I feel like I'm there.
You hear screaming in the back.
Although, like, tell me that wouldn't be good for like like meditation kind of videos.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, like the ones where you're like you're on a beach and like all of a sudden you hear like seagulls. And, yeah, you smell the ocean.
Or like even rain, thunderstorms.
Yeah, and
like when you're going to bed.
Yeah, and you smell it.
What are those called? White noises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine like watching a video where you're in like a bakery or something.
Mm.
Smell like fresh dough. Oh man.
Oh, I saw this like time lapse video of it's this food Instagram, and it's her time lapse video of like all of her baked goods rising up in the oven.
Mm.
And it's so cool, like watching the croissants.
Yeah, they dance up and then yeah.
Like that was, and then the music was like really like dramatic but soothing at the same time, like piano.
Mm.
And you're just watching it all just doo, 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 doo. It was cool.
I know. There's so many cool videos out there.
Yeah.
Like simple cool
like that
videos.
right there. It brought so much just calm and happy.
Yeah.
It's like watching like little duckies going in the rain with their little hats when they make little crocheted hats for them.
What?
Yeah, you haven't seen little duckies with their little crocheted hats?
No. That's a thing?
Yeah.
Like wild ducks or pet ducks?
Pet ducks.
Oh, okay.
And they make them little crocheted
I thought
hats.
somebody was like wrestling ducks out there and putting crocheted hats.
No.
They're like, here, you need this. You're cold.
I'm sure there's somebody out there who does that.
Yeah, somebody probably does that for cats. There's like a cat lady out there that wrestles cats.
Yeah.
Makes them feel good.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. But yeah. This is awesome.
Yeah.
We got nuggles. We got happiness. And we got love.
And everything else in between.
And everything else in between, like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Pork, yeah.
Or raspberry and Nutella sandwich.
Mm.
Don't knock it until you try it.
All right.
It's pretty yummy.
Okay.
Just imagine that in a croissant sandwich.
Yeah, I could see that.
Get those croissant rolls again. See, I was hoping they'd be like round, kind of like the Jimmy Dean ones.
Huh? What do you mean?
The ones that you got.
When? Oh, the ones that we made.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. What?
What did you get those for?
They look good.
Oh. I was like, did we have...
Didn't we have steak in those?
Oh.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, those go great with steak.
Yeah, that was delicious. Super.
Oh, I need to check if we need propane.
I think we gotta go out and get some propane.
Yeah.
I need burgers for dinner.
I mean, I think I have enough for today. I mean, if I remember right. Why are steaks so good? Tell me.
Yeah. It's good when you make them.
Yeah, because I know how to make steak. Again, that was an alleyway. See what I'm saying, though? They pay off.
Of course they pay off. Why wouldn't they pay off? Knowledge is powerful.
But it's too many. It's too many alleyways.
Well, yeah.
I just love it so much. I love learning things. For so long, I didn't learn... Like, my whole first, 18 years of life, it was just learning, stuff. Just stuff.
Yeah.
Now I'm learning, Like all of my 20s was learning like useful information that I will use.
Yeah. And I get to use your useful information, and it's helped me.
I know. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. Things with my car are less scary.
Yeah. Yeah. That's another long alleyway I've been down.
I'm like, oh. What did Babe say? Oh, Babe said this.
But again, that's all tied to like self-reliance.
Yeah.
Like never asking for help. I'll figure it out.
True.
So like, don't get me wrong, that's good knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
But the way I received it was just like consuming information, like bah, 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 bah. Instead of being like, hey, what's wrong with my car? Cool.
Yeah. And then with how much information that you've consumed in your life, it's kind of hard right now to ask for help because you will feel like you know better.
No, not only that, I can fix it. I can fix it. I can do that. Like anytime I look at something and I'm like, oh, this is what's wrong, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
But then I don't look at what that's taking away from.
Mm-hmm.
Like one problem turns into 8 solutions.
Yeah.
So now I'm 5 hours deep into those 8 solutions
Down your
when I
alleyway.
could have spent that time on a bike
You're
going
way-
towards the
yeah.
finish line.
Yeah. You're way down your alleyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my brain.
I really have to poop.
I bet. Earlier? Wow. When I was like, I gotta go, like, toilet now.
Yeah. I didn't even drink that full thing.
I don't know if I could. That's
I
a
didn't-
lot.
Plus, I didn't want to consume 150 milligrams
No.
of caffeine.
No, don't. I'm not gonna get these again.
But after all these days not having caffeine and then having that amount,
Oh yeah, you're ready. You're ready.
my tummy,
Your stomach's like, let's go.
my tummy's like, whoa. Like, that's cool.
All right. We'll wrap up.
What do you want to wrap up?
You tell me. How do you want to wrap it up?
Cut yourself some slack. Alleyways are not necessarily a bad thing, but get back on that bike
I know.
and get to your finish line and
I
see
know.
what happens.
I get it.
Stay positive and not necessarily lower your expectations. Just don't set one sometimes. You'll be happier.
Straight up.
You will be so
Straight
much
up.
happier.
That's the thing though, like I don't even realize I set expectations.
No, it's automatic.
I just have them.
It's automatic because you have a standard for yourself.
Absolutely.
You have a standard, but no one is ever going to meet that standard.
I know.
I expect things a certain way. Specifically just out of myself.
Yeah.
And how I would do something, but I am, again, programmed that way.
No, I know.
I've trained myself that way, and I've been trained that way. I cannot expect that out of anybody.
I don't realize I'm pushing that on people though. I don't realize that I'm pushing.
What's even more aggravating is when they don't even realize that you're pushing that
Well,
on
no,
them. And then it's just an explosion of negativity and anger.
Like going back to when I was 16, right?
Yeah.
Like having all this information and I'm just like, just do this. But then like a lot of people in my life, if I tell them to do something, like let's say I have somebody helping me with like a video or something, and I'm like, yeah, just do this, and they're doing it completely wrong, and I'm like, hey, listen, do this XYZ, and then it'll be better, and then they go back and they do the same exact thing that they were doing. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, stop, I'll do it. Like I immediately jump from let me try and teach you to stop.
I'll just do it myself.
Give me that.
Because I know I'll do it right.
Give me that thing. I'm going to go do it.
Yeah. I feel like that, though, is somewhat reasonable.
Yeah.
Because this is personal. This is your personal passion. This is something you've worked very hard on.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't put something so important in the palm of an absolute moron.
No, yeah, absolutely. I know that.
Yeah. Or even if you... But then they're like, you're at having them do this video. Why? Because you have a higher expectation that you've set for them. But do they know that you have this higher expectation for them?
No. Here's the problem with that. I believe people. When I ask you if you can do something, I believe you. Because personally, I tell people what I can and cannot do.
Yes.
I didn't know that there was so many people out here faking it to make it and basically stumbling their way into situations they've never been in, even though they say, I know how to do it.
Every leader.
I understand.
All external hires.
I understand. But...
Alan.
Right. But... I believe people.
If you tell me, believe people.
If you tell me you can do something,
and you want to have trust in people.
And that's what I'm saying.
And then when they let you down because you've had that expectation. See, expectation, I feel like, is a much deeper conversation. And I definitely would like Matt in on this.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's different levels of expectation. And there's different categories. And you have to gauge where you want to actually have expectation.
But here's where it gets just so muddy for me. Is if I ask you, can you do this for me?
Mm-hmm. And they don't do it.
And they say, absolutely. And then I bank on it. I plan for it. I have a very large plan, goal, schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't come through. And now the whole rest of the plan, schedule, everything crumbles.
Yeah.
Because I banked on you saying yes. Even though you meant no.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, probably not.
Yeah.
That's my problem. Is that I believe you. I believe people.
Mm-hmm.
I want to believe people. So now, instead of overcorrecting and being like, well, I just can't believe people.
Yeah, you got to find a balance.
I just have to, the balance is what, though? Like, should I just ask multiple people and have multiple people do one thing for me?
Well, I think you need to set the expectation there.
I do. I always tell, I'm like, hey, I need this done, and this done. And then they just don't come through.
Hmm.
Yeah. Exactly. That's where I'm at. I'm like,
Yeah, no. I would be very angry.
Yeah, it's so irritating.
I am a hard perspective to ask that because you asked me to do something. Oh, I'm gonna go
No, I
way
know.
out of my way to do it.
I know. We're a different breed. I know that.
You're like, what do you need done? It's done. What else do you need done?
I know.
I can do 30 things at once.
But that's why.
That's where it's very hard to depend
on
on other people.
On people.
And ask them for help.
Right.
Because we are usually the help.
Exactly.
Because we usually know more.
I'm the help. That's why.
We're the people they come to for help.
Exactly. That's where the alleyways come from, right? Because I'm like, fuck it. I'll do it myself.
Because you can't depend on other people.
I know.
So that's where it's difficult.
That's what I'm saying. It's so muddy that I can't even see.
Like, where are the resourceful ones?
I don't know. I'm exhausted.
Well, you know what? You know what you should do? You should cut yourself some slack.
I know. No expectations.
No expectations.
Just goal line, no expectation.
And, if anything, guess you're just going to do it yourself.
I don't want to, though.
Well, you know what's crazy? There's a babes over here who likes helping.
I don't want your life to be work for me. Like, I don't want you to be like, oh, I need to work for you.
No, I know that. But I don't think you know how much I want to help.
I know.
And then, because we're doing stuff together.
Yeah, no, that aspect I love.
Yeah.
It's the...
Well,
It's when it turns into, like, a business thing. Like a business outlook.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I don't like.
Yeah, I understand that.
Like, I don't want to be your boss. That's weird.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be a thing.
I feel you.
But...
Well, we'll see what happens and we'll see where it goes. Maybe I can own a certain part and then you own a certain part. Or like when you have a team and then I can manage certain teams.
Yeah. I know. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
But like Gordon Ramsay says, there can only be one head chef, one executive chef.
What's the one below the chef?
Sous chef.
Fuck yeah, I'm a sous chef. I like Thuin.
I know. I know.
We'll figure it out. I help where help is needed.
Straight up.
But yeah, I get it. Some people suck.
Yeah.
But...
No, I'm excited about working with Eric.
Heck yeah, I'm excited for that too. He seems excited.
He's one of those people where the drive, he's always in drive.
Yeah, I know.
Always.
I can see it.
Every time I talk to him, he's like, this, and this.
Yeah.
I'm like, beautiful.
I know. I'm glad you met him.
Oh, yeah.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
And you definitely have to have him over more often.
Have him on the pod.
Yeah. Bring him on the pod.
Okay.
See what happens.
Well, that's the thing. He was working nights. I was working mornings.
What's his schedule now?
He has...
Because it's been all over the place.
Yeah.
Do they share a car?
Yes. I know. But I can always go pick his ass up
Yeah, that's cool.
and be like, yo. Or he's got a studio at his dad's. He has a whole studio at his dad's.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know.
Yeah. Do some stuff.
I know. We will. I had to learn video, audio production this last year.
Yeet.
But I'll be cruising. It's crazy how much, when you really look back, I did this the other day. Because I always think I'm like nowhere.
No.
I always think I'm like, well, got this done, got that done. Till I like took a step back and I was like, oh,
You got a lot done.
I learned everything.
Yeah.
I learned everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Every alleyway was stampeded down. Anyway. No more alleyways.
Less alleyways.
One, maybe 2 alleyways a week.
Yeah. The alleyways do benefit you and make you happy.
They do make me really happy.
And that's the finish.
But I don't want to be self-reliant on just information.
Yeah.
I don't want to just be a library.
Let me open you up.
Where's your library card? Why does it make that noise? Is it hot?
Yeah.
Where are you keeping that?
It's in my butthole. It's in my ham wallet.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, my poop forgot about itself.
Oh, it'll be back.
Let me go try and poop. That was fun.
That's always fun. What do you mean?
No, I know. I just like saying that it was fun.
Oh.